Hi, everybody. Welcome back again to the FPL Duo. This is the FPL team selection video for Double Game Week 29. We have a really good video for you. So, it is the team selection. We're just going to talk about both our teams, how we're lining up for Game Week 29, which is a double game week. I have made some early transfers. I know I usually say don't make any early transfers, but because of the price rises that are due to happen, I've just went in a bit early. Hopefully, the players I've bought in don't get injured or anything. And yeah, just quickly getting into the video. As you can see on my screen, this is the team I have for Double Game Week 29. I'm playing a 4-5-1, which obviously I've got Reece James on there, as you can see, but he is flagged, and the chances are of Reece James playing Newcastle is very slim. I've just left him in there in the hope that he plays, but it's looking like he's not going to be fit for that double game week 29 game against Newcastle. If he's not to worry. I've got Broya to come in, who plays Watford, I believe. So I'll have a 3-5-2. I'll just replace Broya with Reece James, and that's pretty straightforward. But yeah, for double game week 29, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 double game week players, which I'm very happy about. I have took a -8, guys. I thought it would be worth it to take the -8. So the 3 players I've bought in, I bought in Doherty. I bought in Kulusevski, and I also bought in Saka. And the 3 players I took out for my team were Luka Dean for Doherty. I did Jacob Ramsey, upgraded him to Kulusevski, and I also downgraded Philip Coutinho to Saka. So those are the 3 transfers. So Doherty, Kulusevski, Saka in, Luka Dean, Jacob Ramsey, and Coutinho out. So I've got rid of the triple Villa. It looks like I've had all the 3 Villa players I've removed from my team now. Maybe we'll see. I might get them back later on, but I don't know yet. But I am very happy with my team for double game week 29. See, I've got Ramsdale in goal, who plays, Leicester at home and Liverpool at home. Not too bad. Let's see how he does. Hopefully, he can get a clean sheet in one of the games. The player I bought in, Matt Doherty, he has Man United away and then Brighton away, so he's a double game week player. So that's why I thought it's worth taking the -8 to bring him in. I've got obviously Reece James. If he doesn't play, Broya plays. Then I've gone double Liverpool at the back, which is, I think it'd be a good differential this week, because not many teams will have Trent and Robertson with double game week. So I'm glad about that. So I've got Robertson and Trent in there against Brighton and Arsenal away. So yeah, I'm looking forward to how they play. And then in midfield, I've gone with Kulusevski, who has a double game week fixture as well. I think he is a good option for this week. I do believe he can get some attacking returns. Also, Man United and Brighton away. Let's see how he does. He could have went Son as well, but the budget, I think Kulusevski is value for money. I've also gone double Arsenal attack. I've gone Martinelli and Saka in there. I believe Martinelli's at a good price point as well. I believe he's 5.3 million. Saka is the standout player for Arsenal for me. So double attack looks very nice. Leicester and Liverpool could be tough, especially that Liverpool game. But here's hoping they get something against Leicester, and then we'll see about the Liverpool game. Then also, I got Rafinha in there against Norwich at home. Decent fixture for Leeds. Let's see how they play today. But yeah, I'm happy to play Rafinha against Norwich. It's a good fixture, so I'm glad to keep him for this week. And then on my to complete my midfield, I am playing the triple captainship this week. I am playing the triple captain on Salah. I know a couple of weeks ago, I think game week 26, he did get an 84-point hauler for people that captained him in game week 26. But I think now is your best opportunity to use the triple captainship. And I think Salah's a good option against Brighton and Arsenal away. So yeah, Salah is my triple captain for this week. He is going to be locked in. And yeah, that completes the midfield. And up front, I've gone with Harry Kane. I think it's the pretty obvious choice. I think most people will transfer in Harry Kane this week for that double game week against Man United and Brighton. And that just completes my team. So yeah, 4-5-1 as of now. If Reece James doesn't play, which we assume he won't, because got a comment here saying he's out for 2 to 3 weeks with a muscle injury. and then Broya will come in. So I'll play a 3-5-2 with Broya and Kane up front for double game week 25 and 9 double game week players. So yeah, that's my team. I've got first off the bench, I've got Broya. I've also got Jimenez on the bench, and I got Kilman, and also Sarr as my goalie, a backup goalie. So all in all, I'm very happy. I think this could be a very good team for double game week 29. What do you think of my team though for Jordan setting up for double game week 29? I've took a -8 as well.
It looks like a very solid team going into double game week 29. I think you've probably got one of the best templates for it. I don't think there's any better person you could have on your football team. Besides, obviously, Reece James. It's unfortunate he picked up a really an injury on a muscle injury. And now he's now out. But besides that, I think everything else is pretty much sorted. I don't think there's any bad choices in that team selection. I think that's all the right choices you got there.
Yeah, hopefully it's a good week for me. I'm hoping it is. Double game week 29, as I did wildcard, and I had this game week in mind as well. When I did wildcard back a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, anyway, moving on to your team, I'll let you explain what you're gone with, what transfers you're making, how many hits, captain options, chip, everything. We'll go on to your team now, and here you go, and let us know what you're doing.
Okay, so I have Martin Dubraka as my goalkeeper. He's the Newcastle goalkeeper. This is purely for two reasons. He has a double game week fixture, and he is cheap goalkeeper. Now, I don't expect Newcastle to keep a clean sheet against Chelsea away, but Everton away is more likely that they'll keep a clean sheet in that game. Just considering how improved Chelsea are under Newcastle are under Eddie Howe, it seems some promising results. So hopefully they can get a clean sheet in the Everton game, but if they can get it in Chelsea as well, that'd be an added bonus. Moving on to my defense, I have Thiago Silva, Chelsea defender who's got Newcastle home. He is my single game week player. I do have him at the moment in my game week 28 team. He's a nailed player. Yeah, he's only missed 3 matches in the season, and he's a cheap defender, 5.6 mil. And with Chelsea's upcoming fixtures, which are pretty much green for many weeks, he is a good pick. Considering Reece James is now out, it's better to have another Chelsea defender like Thiago Silva or Rudiger, or another defender that's potentially nailed for Chelsea to play. Moving on, I have Ben White, the Arsenal defender, who's got a double fixture, Leicester home and Liverpool home. I think Arsenal are the only team that have 2 home game week fixtures for this double game week, and it is very beneficial that you have 3 or at least 2 Arsenal players going into this double game week, just because obviously Arsenal play home in both of them, and one of them is Leicester home. Liverpool will be a bit more tougher, but with the home advantage at Emirates Stadium, I do think Arsenal can give Liverpool a very good game despite that, but we'll see what happens. My next defender is Romain Saiss. He's the Wolves defender who's got a single game week fixture against Everton away. Saiss again is my pick from double game week 28 instead of Kilman, fortunately. Wolves have still a lot of green fixtures as well, similar to Chelsea in the long run. This is why I picked Saiss. It's better to go with because I obviously wildcarded as well prior to the game week. I brought in players that are going to benefit for the long term run, like Wolves and Chelsea have good fixtures until the end of the season now, and that is why I picked Saiss. Even though he has a single game week fixture, it's still good if you think about it in the long term run.
Yeah,
to have him
plays in 30 as well,
and also he plays in the 30 where most teams will blank. And finally, my final defender is Trent Now, we all know how well Liverpool have been in this season, and they are clenching tight to that title race between Man City. And I think with Brighton away, the way Brighton have been in the past few matches, they are a bit more vulnerable. It has looked like they have been. So I don't think Brighton will be able to hold off Liverpool, as most teams haven't been able to. And also with Arsenal as well, that's going to be an interesting one. It was either be a very tight game where it's like 1-0, 1-1 or 2-1. But I think that'll be quite an open game for both sides. But I do hope Liverpool can keep a clean sheet against Arsenal, despite how difficult that will be, because Arsenal want to push for that 4th place in the table, which is now being contested by a few other teams. So it's going to be a hard one to keep a clean sheet in, but Brighton away is a beneficial fixture for the clean sheet. And now, moving on to my midfield, I have Coutinho, who's got West Ham away. Again, another single game week fixture player. His fixtures later on are a bit more tougher for Coutinho, but he is a player which can't be stopped at the moment. He seems to be on a streak of madness from what he's producing and what he's been giving, especially for the current game week.
Plays tonight as well.
Yeah, and he plays tonight. Austin Villa play tonight, and that's their second game week. Will Coutinho gain any more? I highly think he will gain more points as well in the upcoming fixtures, as well as the one tonight. So he is a good player to hold on to if you have got him still. I wouldn't want to transfer him out just because he is a good player overall.
I've transferred Coutinho out, obviously.
Yeah,
let's see.
It could pay off. It's a risk getting rid of Coutinho if you got another player to replace.
Yeah, it's definitely a risk. I just wanted Qgvfzs that double game week, so I'm hoping Qgvfzs can get something.
Yeah, that's it. And Coutinho is a good option to keep till the end of the season. I wouldn't want to get rid of him. I do really like Coutinho in my team, and I'll keep him. My next midfielder is Martinelli, who's got Leicester home and Liverpool home. He's the Arsenal midfielder. Now he did score an amazing goal during the last weekend, which was quite good to see Martinelli spring out of his step, because he has been a bit quiet on the field, and we weren't sure how many minutes or if he'll play more games for Arsenal. But considering Smith Rowe keeps getting yellow flagged, gives a bit more hope for Martinelli to
I think Smith Rowe isn't as nailed. I think Smith Rowe's a rotation risk, and then Martinelli's probably nailed now.
Yeah, it looks like Martinelli is now nailed rather than Smith Rowe in his position, which gives hope for the double game week, because he'll play Leicester home and Liverpool home as well. So he is a good player with his price as well. He's very cheap. As Huss said, he's 5.3 mil. So he is a good Arsenal midfielder to get, and he can bag goals as well and assists. Yep. So he's definitely a recommendation if you haven't got him already. And my next midfielder is Saka. Again, it's an Arsenal midfielder who's got Leicester home and Liverpool home. He's my vice captaincy option. Saka did score again in the Arsenal game last time. And the way Arsenal have been, Saka is the favourite choice for this week in terms of midfield. I think he's the most transferred in currently. He's got 247,000 transfer ins. So a lot of managers have gone for Saka just because of the form he is on and the fixtures he has as well. 2 home fixtures, even though it is Liverpool, a tough one, it's still good to bring Saka in, even for the long run, if you want to as well.
Yeah.
And finally, my midfielder is Mohamed Salah, Liverpool. Now he has Brighton away and Arsenal away, and he is my triple captaincy choice. Now there will be a potential another double game week for Salah as well in 36.
Yeah, there's going to be another one. Yeah.
Yeah, which isn't announced at the moment.
I don't think it'll be as good as this one.
Yeah, it's probably the best one you're going to get besides the one prior to last time. So he is my triple captaincy option. We hope that he can score in both Brighton and Arsenal even more than what he did prior in the last double game week he had.
It's going to be tough to match that one.
Yeah, it's
good. 3 goals, didn't he? And an assist or something.
Yeah, 3 goals.
Did you play a free hit in 26, didn't you?
I did.
Oh, okay, yeah. that captain option, I would have done captain option that week. I did think people that benefited, that did triple captain Salah that game week 26. But yeah, hopefully he can do something similar. I'll take 2 goals, a goal each in each game, then I'll be happy.
Yeah, as long as he gets a big haul of double-digit points, it will be very beneficial. Because obviously a lot of people use the triple captaincy picks for him in the last double game he had. His EO was incredibly high, so not many people will have the triple captaincy chip this time, which might be even more better payoff. So finally, we move to the forwards. I have Harry Kane for Tottenham, who's got Man United away and Brighton away. This is probably my favourite pick of the Double Gameweek players, because obviously he's got Man United, which haven't looked great at all. They have a lot of problems at the club currently. A lot of players want to leave. A lot of players are injured.
Yeah, I was going to ask you something. Have you considered captaining Harry Kane instead of Salah? I've seen a lot of people thinking, is it better to a triple captain Kane over Salah, or are you firmly stuck on Salah and you won't change?
Well, now that you mention it, it does give a bit of a maybe to that,
because they both play Brighton, right?
Yeah.
And then also, who would you say is a better team, Arsenal or Man United? You probably say Arsenal. So Liverpool technically have the tougher double game week, but it is Salah, but then Kane's also been on good goal scoring form recently. So you could play Kane as captain as well and take that risk, and he could pay off.
Yeah, it would be an incredible risk. It is tempting now that you mention it to do that, and as other people will be as well tempted with that pick of choice, but I'll have to think on that.
Yeah,
on that choice actually.
I'm still going Salah, by the way. I think Salah is just more. I just think Liverpool are playing so well, so I just think Salah with Spurs. I'll be surprised if Spurs win both those games. I'll be surprised if Spurs beat Man United and Brighton, but I won't be surprised if Liverpool beat Brighton and Arsenal. Basically, that's my thinking behind it. I just think Spurs might win one, draw one, or win one, lose one, or something like that. And Liverpool could easily win both. And if Salah's on penalties as well, you never know. I don't know. I think Salah is the one I'm going to go with, but I think Harry Kane's still a decent option. It's quite close, I think.
Yeah, it is quite close. It is a potential rivalry between Kane and Salah for triple captaincy pick.
Obviously, you've got Jimenez as well to complete your team.
And yeah, Jimenez, who does play tonight after being benched twice in his last 2 games.
Yeah, that's good to see.
Yeah, it's good to see. It is a good positive look now that Jimenez is starting again. So he has Everton away, which is a good fixture. Everton are still lacking performance with Frank Lampard, but they haven't quite got going yet. So it is a good game for Wolves to get a decent haul, especially for Jimenez as well. Hopefully he plays as well, not bench.
Yeah. Okay, your team looks pretty good for double game week 29, I'd say as well. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double game week players. So also a good number to have. Obviously there are games on tonight, so we're going to wrap this stream up very soon. In about 10 minutes, all the games are going to kick off the second batch of games from double game week 28. So we are going to end this stream soon. Some news coming in, Rudiger's been benched and also Kilman's been benched. So I obviously have Kilman, so I didn't realize he's been benched. I think that's only the first time he's been benched this season, Kilman. So that's unfortunate. Yep. His captain Rudiger's been benched, as we've been told. No. Also, Toby Lang is in the comments. Welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you're doing well. He says, would you take a -12 to bring in Robertson for Rudiger, making it 10 double game week players, or stick?
-12.
I wouldn't know if I'd do a -12. Personally, I don't know if you need, but Robertson, I think he's a good option. Robertson, especially over Rudiger. Rudiger will have a single game against Newcastle, but I don't know if it's worth the -12. I've took a -8. Also, Jordan, to quickly discuss.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, I don't know if I'd do that, but Robertson could easily get it. He will outscore Rudiger. I mean, that's for sure. But -12, is it worth it? Probably not. But let's see. I forgot to ask you. Obviously, I'm taking a -8. What have you done? Who are the 2 players you took out, or who you bought in? What's the hits?
Okay, yeah. So I took a -4 hit. This is a very early one as well because of the price rise. I was skeptical of doing it after the price rise because I wouldn't have afforded it. It would have been way overpriced for my what I had in my bank. But I did do Rafinha. I had, and I transferred him out for Saka, who is now the midfielder. And my second transfer was what was my second transfer?
You bought in Martinelli as well. No, you bought James in.
Yeah, I bought Rhys James in, but I don't know who I bought him in for. I think it was for Tierney. I bought
Tierney.
I had Tierney as the Arsenal, but then I bought James in.
That's unfortunate. Obviously, you bought him in and he gets injured, I think, the same day or the next day.
Yeah, that's just another lesson to say.
Yeah, that's why early transfers is...
Don't do priced rises. That doesn't ever work. And now,
it is a risk. I'm hoping I did it as well. I had Qgvfzs in early because I knew I wouldn't be able to afford him otherwise.
To be fair, I haven't done it in a while.
No. Yeah. We've got Elliot here who says, would you guys bench boost with Foster, Ben Johnson, Willock, and Dennis? Who do they all have? Just quickly, let me just check. Well, I know Ben Johnson has Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Willock has Chelsea and Everton. Dennis has Southampton, I believe. And Foster has... Yeah, the same as Dennis. So Dennis has Southampton, right?
Yeah.
So how many double game week players is that on the bench? So you've got Willock's the double game week player.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would bench boost that, to be honest with you, Elliot. I think Ben Johnson, could he get a clean sheet against Aston Villa? I'm not so sure. Willock, he could score maybe against Everton. Dennis against Southampton could also be quite difficult. I don't know if I would be bench boosting that, to be honest with you. I think you could have better options. Maybe use your wild card and set up for a bench boost in game week 36. If I were you, Elliot, I'll save the bench boost for game week 36 because they're going to get the big double game week and potentially bring in 15 double game week players and then use your bench boost then. That's what I'd do if I still had my bench boost. I'd save it for 36. But yeah, guys, that's it from us today. Please don't forget to smash the like button, guys. We're almost close to 165 subs, I believe, as well. So also subscribe to us. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're new around here, we've got a lot more videos to come. And yeah, also drop a like on the content if you do enjoy these videos. A lot more to come. So yeah, get us up to 165 subs, guys. But yeah, that's it from us. This has been the FPL team selection video for Double Game Week 29. We'll be back again soon for the deadline stream on Saturday morning. Join us at 10 a.m. on Saturday, guys, for the deadline. And yeah, that's it. We're going to wrap the video up. We're going to go watch the games. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well anyway. But yeah, that's it from us. And we'll see you on Saturday. Take it easy, guys. Hope you have a good one and enjoy the games tonight. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching, guys. And enjoy the games.
Thank you for watching, guys. Peace.